They are calling it the largest operation in Athens Clark County Police Department's history. 300 local and federal officers working together in a bust that reportedly seized more than $1 million worth of drugs. And tonight, 16 people have been arrested. Joe Hankey is live in Athens, and he is breaking down the indictment for us. Joe, it's all yours.
Well, Jeff, the chief of police for Athens, Clark County, tells me this investigation began last summer with more than 300 officers from 23 different local, state, and federal law enforcement agencies. A federal grand jury last week then indicted a list of defendants. Arrests of those defendants began earlier this week, while police officers also seized nearly $1 million worth of drugs and dozens of firearms.
All of them come with extensive records and are considered the most notorious and most violent folks that are operating here in Athens, Clark County.
Chief of Police Cleveland Spruill, in a press conference this afternoon, highlighted the arrest of 16 people during an investigation known as Operation Benchwarmers. On Tuesday, a federal judge unsealed an indictment charging all 16 with a long list of federal drug distribution charges, and many of them with illegal firearms charges.
There is no room in Athens, Georgia for illegal guns, drugs, and gangs.
Well, Charles Peeler, U.S. Attorney for the Middle District of Georgia, would not comment further at this time on any connection the 16 have to gang activity. He said the arrests make Athens, Clark County a safer place to live.
The distribution of drugs is inherently dangerous. And when you combine the distribution of drugs with possession of firearms, then it becomes even doubly dangerous. And so this is significant conduct. It is a danger to the community as alleged in the indictment.
Still wanted as part of the indictment is 25-year-old Andrew Bravo Jimenez of Athens in Texas. Law enforcement during the operation seized 43 firearms, including 8 assault rifles, $84,000 in cash, and nearly $1 million in drugs, including more than 8 kilos of heroin, 4+ pounds of crystal meth, along with cocaine, marijuana, and pharmaceutical drugs. In the press conference, police confirmed the group arrested worked together, distributing drugs to all parts of the county.
We believe they're being distributed throughout the Athens region, and that would include UGA students. Yes, sir.
Police declined to give specifics of Rickshawn Willingham's exact role in allegedly distributing drugs, but in the federal indictment, he faces the most crimes, being named in 35 of the 39 drug and firearms counts.
Willingham is the highest level, leader of that group. I wouldn't want to expand any further on that. Additional details about his involvement and his actions will come out as this case is prosecuted.
And the 16 arrested so far as part of this operation have only been indicted. Of course, they are considered not guilty until unless they are found guilty in a courtroom. But I'm told with extensive criminal histories for each one of them and facing federal charges, if found guilty, some of them could be facing life sentences in prison. We'll send it back to you in studio.
All right, Joe, thanks a lot.